Hey, my Gucci Maniacs, I am back. A lot of y'all been sending me emails and messages about wanting to meet the Bell family. So tonight, since I'm in Lynchburg and I gotta fly back tomorrow, y'all gonna get the chance to meet all the Bell families. There's a few members who haven't been in any of my videos. I finally got a chance to get the whole family. We're gonna start here with
Hello, I'm back.
Hi, I'm Emma.
Aiden.
Andrew Bell, Gooch Mania.
Elliot. Ian.
Wallace.
Yes. And Wallace.
And I'm going to start off by asking a simple question as to how long have you been a follower? Let's start with Andrew, since I think you were the first one that started watching.
I know it's over 2 years, so it has been at least 4 years, maybe 5 years.
I've been doing the videos for 8, so.
I think it was 5 or 6 years ago is when we started.
Yeah, about 5, 6 years ago. Sounds
Yeah.
right.
It does, because you guys were
Yeah,
still
we were
in
young.
school. Yeah.
Where are you at?
Alright, I want to start with the one I nicknamed Mickey here.
Aiden.
Aiden, alright, if y'all, I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments. Aiden, I call him Mickey because he reminds me of Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments about that. So, Aiden, what was your favorite video of the ones I've done so far?
I thought the 100th episode was cool. When he did with my dad, I think that was really cool. I like the classic John Cena one too. That's a good one.
Seen a 1 or 2?
First one.
Yeah, I've done 6 Cenas.
Yeah, 16.
6 Cenas so far, and I kind of gave up. Do you have a particular one you like, Emma?
I like all the action figure wrestling ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one,
I
Emma.
started doing them again after your brother requested them. And then I have a guy who's has special needs that I work with at Fry's in Arizona. He loves their action figure wrestling ones. He'll watch them over and over and over again. So I started buying new figures and all of that. I do have some more action figure wrestling coming out.
Good.
Cool.
Let's start with you, Andrew. What's your favorite?
It's funny, Aiden said Cena 1, my favorite Cena 2. It's one of my best, and of course, not because I was in it, but I liked the one when you interviewed me, and I loved, was the episode when you went to the park?
That was the 100th.
100. So, I'm being a little self-centered, I like that. And you asked that question, but I love the Cena, I like the action figures, and I love when you speak up for unborn children.
That's what I was going to say, Gooch.
Yes.
I appreciate your
We
videos
appreciate
where
it.
you talk about conservative values that I agree with, and I appreciate you speaking up for things like unborn children.
And where's your favorite?
By far, John Cena Part 2. That's my favorite.
You've seen them all.
Oh yeah.
I think you might have been watching earlier than your family.
I think I was a little bit. Yeah.
Because you came up to me, and I hadn't been doing it, well, I hadn't even been doing it a full year yet, and you came up and recognized me.
Mhm.
So, it has to be at least 7 years.
Can I ask a question? Are there any of his videos you have not seen?
I don't think so. Not that I know.
In fact, I have one view on my fat dog, and I'm almost certain you're the one.
If it's
Now
one
we're all
view,
gonna
it's
watch it.
Elliot.
I can guarantee you, if I look at my at my dashboard, and I have one view on a video, and it's only within minutes of putting it up, I guarantee it's him.
Definitely.
Because
That's a
sometimes he'll
safe bet.
leave a comment. Now, I really would like for people to leave comments, because that's how I know what people want.
Yeah.
Now, what is your favorite?
I told you in the 100th episode I like the action figure wrestling a lot, but since then I've watched a lot more of your videos, and I like all of your opinion videos, like the short ones where you just call somebody out or make a point about sports, politics, whatever. It's cool to just hear what your opinions are on like breaking news, for sure.
Now, like I did an interview one with you, I'm going to try to do more of those. know if any of y'all remember the musical group known as the Diamonds.
Yep.
I don't.
Never
Uh,
heard of 'em.
Have you ever heard the song Little Darling? It goes, Little Darling, where are you?
Yeah.
Well, a guy I work with at Fry's used to be a member of that group.
Oh, wow.
And as soon as he and I can get the same day off, he's gonna be sitting down with me and we're gonna be doing an interview like I'm doing with y'all.
Cool.
Very
And
cool.
would y'all like to see more interviews?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a
I
really
think
it's
that
a
could
good
be
idea.
interesting, yes.
Because I've had a lot of requests for more interview type videos.
You should do that.
And I think I'm noticing now, I think you are good at interviewing.
I think so too.
Definitely.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
What's your favorite episode you have ever created?
You know, to be honest with you, I don't really look at my episodes and say, well, this is my favorite, this isn't. Each one has its own unique substance to it. Now, I would have to say I'm surprised that the Cena one, the second one, took off as much as more than the other ones. I was surprised that one little clip from a movie where I was trying to make a point with has made it past that. And I'm really surprised that one of the action figure wrestling videos I did just so I could have it played as part of a bigger video with them, that's actually become my number 3 out of all of them. But the one where I did where I spoke the words of the song I wrote,
That was a good
that
one.
had a special meaning to me. The one where I sat down and talked about my cousin Brian, that had a lot of special meaning to me because that was right after Brian passed. But like I said, I really don't have a particular one I like. I have particular parts of some of them I like. And like I said, John Cena, it started off with wanting to do my mic skills that I did when I was wrestling. Now, what would you like to see more of? Start with Beth.
Wow. That's hard for me to say. I do think the interviews would be a good idea. So that'll be my answer. Interview videos, yes.
That's a
Same
good
thing
one.
with you, Emma? More interviews?
I think more interviews would be good. I think showing what Arizona is like is a good idea because I think it has interesting landscapes and stuff.
I was getting ready to do some of the, things of what I'm
Like
experiencing.
maybe a
in
tour or
Arizona.
something.
Yeah, I was planning on doing like tour of Mount Lemon. I was thinking about doing a video where I go to Tombstone, a video where I go to the Grand Canyon. And I was getting ready to do all that, and then the whole pandemic thing happened.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
waiting
that's time to try to do
for
stuff like that.
waiting for everything to get open back up so I can start doing that. What would you like to see more?
I'd like to see more opinion videos.
More
Like
opinion?
calling people out and stuff. That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those, yeah.
And
I just want more violence. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I can tone up the balance.
I'm kidding. I just didn't want to say what everyone else said, but I feel the exact same way. Interviews, more about Arizona. When you traveled across country, you stayed at Graceland Hotel or the Elvis Presley Hotel.
Yeah.
That was
At
awesome.
the Graceland Guest House.
Yes, it was awesome, and then that was really cool. I'd like to see more of you in Arizona. I'd like to see one of you moving back to Virginia too. So, those are my-
If I move back.
well, I'm saying I'd like you to move back. Would be nice.
And, and right now, my 5-year plan has me coming back. I just don't know if I want to come back yet or not. Because you never know what the Lord's going to have for you.
Yeah.
The Lord might send me to Tennessee. He might send me to North Carolina. He might have me go out there where I'm surrounded by mentally challenged people called Californians. You don't know where the Lord's going to send me, but wherever the Lord sends me is where I'm going to go. What would you like to see more of?
I was thinking, since you like painting, maybe do like a Bob Ross style
Yes.
video.
That'd be fun.
That would be awesome.
That'd be very fun.
Because I know you like to paint.
My artwork really isn't in my opinion, not that great, and it is kind of abstract. Although I'm getting pretty good at doing cactus, but everything else around the cactus doesn't look anything like it's supposed to look.
At least you're better.
But yeah, I've told some of y'all that my artwork has been selling very well out there, so.
Cool.
Awesome.
I think this would be interesting though.
And I just spent $40 to ship the paintings that I had here at Peakland Catering out there, so I can put them up and sell them out there.
Nice.
What would you like to see more?
You have a lot of interesting stuff. I think maybe some of your like vintage toys or stuff like that. I'd like to.
Like the Star Wars one I did. recently.
Exactly. I like seeing those old figures. You have a lot of cool stuff, so maybe give us a tour of your room or your stuff.
Well, my room's not very big. The room I have here isn't as big as the room I had, you know,
Yeah. You
here in
did, yeah.
Virginia as it is here. But I could do that. I'm also going to be doing some repair work on my puppets that I had Jim Henson make.
Nice.
And I will be doing it. I've already done 3 videos with 3 of them. One of those videos were one of those that got removed, and I've talked about censorship.
Yeah.
And I want this video to be one where they can't, it's pretty much neutral.
Hopefully
But-
it is.
If you were to suggest anybody to watch my video, how would you get them to do so?
I would share it probably via text message, is probably what I would do. And say, hey, check out this video with someone that I think would appreciate it.
Yeah.
You
You're
do
on
the same
social
thing.
medias, yeah. I think that.
Yeah, I'd send the link of it to someone I know that would like it.
You're asking wrong. I don't do any social media. I have no clue
That's true.
Yeah,
how I would do
I've
it except
had a-
tell a friend.
to be honest with you, I've had a couple of people who've watched my videos who said that they were friends with you, and you told them about it. And they
I
said-
do that, yeah.
And word of mouth, I've noticed a lot of people who end up finding my videos, end up finding by word of mouth. Either they hear about it from me or from a friend of theirs or someone like you who follow who might not use text and stuff.
Yeah.
How would you,
That would probably be the best way, or just showing in person,
yeah,
like on TV.
which a couple people said he showed them the video and,
Nice.
you know,
I have showed people the 100th episode special picnic we had.
yeah,
That's kind of how I introduced him to it, because I'm in it, my mom's in it.
yeah.
And Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to finish up, if I was to sell merch, which I'm talking about possibly trying to do, what kind of merch would you like to see?
I think stickers and t-shirts and pins.
Yeah, that's what I was
Stickers
gonna
would
say.
be good.
Pins.
Pins, right?
Pins are.
You know, the
would
little
be good.
Yeah.
small pins would be
Yeah.
a hit.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Stickers and t-shirts, I think that'd be good. Stickers are cool.
I would buy a cactus painting. So that's not merch, that's not Gooch merch, but it's your product. And I would love to buy one of your paintings, that's a fact.
I think a flag with welcome to Gooch Land or Gooch Nation would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how easy that would be to make, but I was about to say something like, I want a hat.
Or
But
a
I don't know how easy
Or a
that
hat
would be
that
to
says
make.
Actually,
YouTube great again.
So far, everything I've looked at merch-wise, bumper stickers, t-shirts and hats are the lowest priced thing
Easy to make, yeah.
and easier to make, but I have to find the right company to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I already have a PayPal
Good.
set up.
Mhm.
And if you're watching it on like somebody else's account and not have your own account, I like for people to open up their own accounts and then subscribe and like. And as I've told, and I don't mention it often, you also don't just subscribe and like, hit that bell button because
Alerts.
it alerts you. And I know that's how you find out about them. Cause you're one of the few who's actually hit the bell button. And it keeps track of that. It tells you how many people get notified when your video goes up and how many people I have. Any last words?
I think this is a long shot, but a cardboard cutout of yourself would be awesome. That's a long
Would be
shot,
cool.
That would
but
be funny.
You would probably
yeah,
get
I
one.
would buy it.
Oh, definitely.
I think we all would.
Yeah.
My last words, thank you. Thank you for
Visiting.
You came back to Virginia, and the fact that you came to see us, we really appreciate.
Yeah.
We're all fans of you, and we thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this video too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just thank you for coming by. It was nice.
How about you, Emma?
Yeah, I'm just glad that you came and you were able to have fun on Sunday Fun Day with all of us, and you got to visit.
Yeah, and
I am happy to see how well it sounds like you're doing in Arizona. That makes me feel really excited for you. And a lot of that has to do with your positive attitude and
Yeah.
just going for it in Arizona. I am glad to hear you're doing well.
now, I will say this. A lot of you people who follow me on a regular basis did not know I had great apprehension about moving to Arizona. And these people right here helped me get over the apprehension. And they told me, oh, you might like it out there, just give it a shot, give it a try. And if they hadn't done that, I would have been afraid to try. But doing these videos, having people like this as a support, and people like you who follow me on a regular basis as a support, that's where the Gooch gets his lack of fear. And don't hate the Gooch because he's sexier than you. Hate him because he's better than you. And good night.